Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. On the ADA chart, the overall situation hasn't changed at all, especially not since yesterday. We've actually had that nice dip into the support zone, which is great. I preferred that over the direct breakout to the upside of a triangle because it would have left a very, very shallow looking wave 4. This now is a nice and healthy wave 4. And the question now is all about, okay, how deep does this wave 4 actually go? We're going to take a look at that, try to answer that question on the smaller time frame in this video. Looking at the bigger picture, however, the situation remains the same. So as I mentioned in previous videos, we have to give the price space all the way down to 34.5 cents or at least 39 cents in this wave 4 correction. Doesn't mean we have to see the price drop to that level, and to be honest, I wouldn't really want it below 39 cents for to keep an outlook of a fifth wave to the upside as reasonably likely. However, I cannot obviously rule out, but this is just standard support. We don't really have it as a target down there. It's more like support. That means our assumption that on this ADA chart there will be another high. Yeah, this assumption will only reduce in likelihood should the price break below this support level down there. Okay, so as long as that level is holding in a diagonal pattern, which this likely is, you can get a deep wave 4. It wouldn't even look odd. It would actually look quite good. But I don't even think we go down that much, not necessarily. Unless really Bitcoin, gives us another major sell-off or something. But for now, I think we're close to a low. So just important to understand, I think, that one more high is here still a reasonable expectation to roughly 84 cents or even 95. And then we probably could look at a potentially more, substantial top there. Looking at the 1 hour chart, the idea is that this obviously is a wave 4. And in the wave 4, we have this ABC structure. I've made a small change here to the scenario, just a small change, and I have labeled this instead of a WXY, which was a very complex structure, to an ABC with a B wave triangle. So A wave, B wave, C wave. That's also more in line with what Bitcoin did. Not exactly, but the C wave down is more in line with Bitcoin's count. That makes more sense. Also, it simplifies the structure. The previous structure was valid, but just too complex really to be very reliable. So that means, okay, we have an A wave, we have a B wave and the C wave, and it dipped actually into the support zone that we talked about here between 47 and 54 cents, and we had a reaction already to the 23.6 fib level. So the support levels are being respected. The structure though, looking at the micro, because obviously we're looking at the C wave down right now, it suggests still the possibility of one more low. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it looks a bit like, you would say it's a bear flag, right? But this wick obviously doesn't really fit in. But obviously because of the rapid sell-off, there was a quick rebound. But it's still forming some kind of a corrective sideways range, which could lead to one more low. I'd like to see one more low. At the same time, I cannot rule out that a low is already in. In that case, then, we would have formed, instead of an ABC, a WXY, and the X wave was the triangle, and this Y wave down would just be an ABC, and we don't need another low. However, you cannot really be in favor of that until we have some evidence that a low has indeed formed. At the moment, another low is still a reasonable expectation. I would be leaning towards the idea of one more low, maybe to 47 cents, maybe even 44. And it takes from here a break above 61.9 cents, basically 62 cents, this wave too high, to suggest that really a low has formed already. It's possible, but then the price would have bottomed in a WXY, which isn't really predictable. We can only say that we are watching for a low to form in this region. And I mean, you can always go long with a stop below the last low. It's just not a very probable structure at this stage. So yeah, I mean, it takes a break above the last swing high at, what did I say, 61.9 cents, 62 cents to really suggest that the low is in wave C of 4. Until then, one more low, it would look better with one more low. So, and then, I mean, that could be the beginning of this fifth wave to the upside that I already mentioned. Obviously, above 62 cents, there are further resistance levels to break, including 63.7 and 67, 68 cents. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content every single day. There's additional content about Elliott Wave, some market updates, signals, stuff about mindset and so on. So check it out. Links are in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.